Hey there, hi there, how's it going? I hope everyone's doing okay. I know that I am, and I think that's off. Why am I always in a different space every time I try this? Oh well, it doesn't matter. Welcome to our Call of Cthulhu playthrough. I know, I, I know I've been wanting to play this for a little bit, so that's cool on my part. But why now? I guess it's the low budget horror movie season. Yeah, we'll go with that. Not that I just didn't want to do like a heavy action game right now. Anyway, let's enter the madness. Let's do a new game because I've not played this on the PC yet. I've played it on PS4, and I don't have that PS4 available, nor do I want to start a new game on that. So let's do it this way, shall we? Ugh. Okay. Edward Pierce, veteran of the First World War, drowns his memories in liquor and sleeping pills. He is now a private detective who has trouble finding a case able to lift him from his torpor. Pierce must find a new case quickly or risk losing his license. So we enter madness. If I am mad, it is mercy. May the gods have pity on the man whose callousness can remain sane to the hideous end. Ah, what a terrible person Lovecraft was, but man, did he make an interesting mythos. All right, and for the record, I do have things a little brighter on my end because I can't tell if the screen is brighter on my side or it's the screen's fault. I have the screen too dim on that side, or if it's coming through darker on the stream for some reason. If it's coming through darker on stream for some reason, then I've done the right thing and I've turned up the brightness on my side so that you all will be able to make out the finer, gorier details. Ah, good. Crouch is already on toggle. I would have insisted otherwise. Ah, okay. Yeah, no, I'm trying to counter the darkness. You press up that, you can flare it with the right trigger so that you can take a look at what's going on. Flaring does do something, but nothing right now.
In my wake, pulled along, fate inescapably draws you
Oh ho! I wonder who could be speaking to me. And yeah, let's go ahead and unlock this door because we can. Not. We have the chain breaker though. We can go through the. It's fine. Game doesn't want us to go through. What can we do if game says no?
on. What a putrid offering.
Oh, wow. That's a big ass orca in the back. Interesting. Not that there aren't just a bunch of Orca here anyway. We're gonna have to do something about the settings. Alright, I'm gonna throw it back to... Oh, I definitely don't want it on Epic if I'm doing that. So, yeah, we'll just leave it on Medium. Yeah, we'll apply it. Because I don't need it on Epic.
You have been chosen.
I have been chosen, you say?
Behold. Everything has already been written. But perhaps you will attempt to change your destiny.
Okay, that's really interesting how they were all blanks.
Married woman runs off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it.
Alright, and close the drawer then.
A good old story of blackmail in a speakeasy.
Alright.
Natural sciences.
Yo, what's going on, Wisdom?
Archaeology.
Good to see you. Remember, I do have a delay on, so it is not that I'm just now seeing you.
Been a while since I jotted down something other than my nightmares.
Because spoopy. Okay, so we've got our notebook. This is not the Pierce we're going to have. We're going to be actually building Pierce here in just a bit. But now we've got our 2 case files that we've already cleared. And, yeah, we'll deal with the rest of that in a minute. And, don't drink. There's a reason for that. I'm looking for everything else real quick, just to be sure.
I wonder why I still take these things.
This is in the very,
Been too
very
long
early.
since I've slept in a bed. I used to be an avid reader. The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases.
Damn. Okay, well, it doesn't appear that there's anything else for me to do, so we must answer the phone. Answer the phone, answer the phone, answer the phone, answer the phone. Bonus points if you know, like, all of the music references so far.
I'm Lucy Sherifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth.
Not necessarily because the game has a lot, but because I have a lot for,
Is that right?
like, the initial opening right now.
Sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again.
See, told you. We were just now able to do this. So, first things first, I'm going to buff medicine to 3. I'm going to up spot hidden. Psychology would be useful. Strength is good to where it is. Cultism can be brought up later in the game, but it is better to put like points into these early. That way you don't have to, or medicine especially early. That way you don't have to level it up too much later on. Spot hidden is just my favorite one. Actually, let's do all of this different. Okay. Let's instead invest in psychology and occultism. Because why not? That'll give me a different sort of playthrough. Unless you want something different. Because I have no idea what's really good in this. I just know that medicine is good to invest in and has a few early things to come in, and occultism will be useful later. Psychology is just, basically talking to people, and all of these can and will be upgraded later. Like Spot Hidden is definitely going to be one of my... investigation's probably going to be taking that spot. Not that Spot Hidden's bad, just, the way we play. But the gold stats, you have to find things in-game to level up. These ones can be leveled up with the points, the CP that you get later on. So, theoretically, it is better to choose one of these two and pump all of these points into it. Just for knowledge. But this is our Pierce.
Thank you for this information, Mr. Pierce. Our files will soon be up to date. And on a related matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license.
I would think so, but I understand what you mean.
Might keep you on the payroll. Mr. Pierce, are you still...
I'm coming.
It's the perfect time for an old man to wander into our life.
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem, and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
Well, that I can
You're
understand.
free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Does it matter?
Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you come to me, it means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool.
Oh, do they?
My little girl. She is dead. Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
Sarah Hawkins? Yeah, sure.
Everyone knows her work.
The police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie.
Okay, so show me the proof.
But if you have no proof...
I've brought all that I have. Look. I want you to look carefully at this painting. Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
Yes, indeed. Let's make assumptions about a painting.
What am I supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness. Or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture. That's all you've got? The painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
Okay, so we've got two things to examine, so let's examine the file first.
A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin.
Okay, and then we examine this with investigation.
Its strange beauty isn't enough to hide the feeling of dread it carries.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements.
Okay. So investigation. This means that we have a 40% chance to find out what everything else is. This is the end of the dialogue, and the rest of these are just more information. So it's a Mass Effect style dialogue system with no like good bad selection, but I do believe there is a like Telltale style someone will remember that type thing.
Her husband was a big deal on the island. But the police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mentioned Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
Okay.
Darkwater. Never heard of the place. Where is that?
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston. Sarah lived there with her son and her husband.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must uncover it.
Okay, and no, I don't think he's asking the wrong guy. And I said, even though there was mental instability or mental fragility over there, it didn't seem right. So let's just get on
The
with it.
sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
All right. And we did just find out about it, so...
I think I'm beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down. I'm on your side. Let's sum things up.
Yes,
An
indeed.
artist dies with her family in a house fire. Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death.
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
Which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You'll be handsomely compensated.
All right, I'll take the case. I'll go to Darkwater.
Okay.
Look into the death of your daughter.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Wait, how do you know about my
Something's
situation?
But it's not like I have a choice. Dark.
Alright, so we have new notes on the case. We have a new meter called a sanity meter. We have 1 damage so far because we've had a hell of a nightmare. These are the inhabitants of Darkwater right here that we know of. Except for him. And this is the only occult thing we know about so far. Those are our clues, and we still have our military lighter, which will come in handy at points in the game.
Water. I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic. I'll no doubt find some information on natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology. I used to be an avid reader.
Oh, come on. Those should have been the
The Lost Battalion.
books that
Holding
you
your
needed.
position and obeying orders. That isn't courage.
Fine. Oh, nice. See? And our medicine progressed. Well, 12% now on medicine checks. Sweet! But yeah, we've got to be on the lookout for a lot of those things. Because we will find, like, the Necronomicon just sitting out someplace, and we can read it. Do you want to read the Necronomicon, people? I mean, do you? Seriously, do you? So, as we know, Pierce takes the Hawkins case. Yep. The only clue is yep. On the shipping label, we go to Darkwater, and that is our starting point. Alright, and so, just so everyone knows, there's a thing that I absolutely missed by not going medicine right now, unless I make a 10% roll. Or a 12% roll. Oh, but no, if you liked Alan Wake, you'll kind of like this. The mechanics aren't that deep, but then again, it's Call of Cthulhu. It shouldn't have, like, super big, or hard, things. It shouldn't have a ton of combat encounters. The ones that it does should be very difficult and feel clunky, and the stealth should be there. And honestly, the stealth is there, so I'm more damn, man. What's that fucking...
There's guys coming to unload.
Nah, just a wooden crate. He just lifted it up by the side that should have been... Like, there is no way he could do that. Momentum doesn't work like that.
So, what wind brought you?
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
A nice young woman, and a great painter. What a tragedy.
Huh. Look at
You know
that.
what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
All right. Well, let's take a look.
Move back. Let the police do their work. Hey, Sullivan. Can't you go any faster?
You've seen how old this thing is. If we force it too much, we'll break everything.
You can't do that.
But it's only a fish.
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago. Only a specialist would know what killed it.
You can't understand. You're
Yep.
not seeing
So that's
it's a sign. There's something.
that's a low medicine roll. Okay, on that one. So just beware. Oh, right. Right trigger runs. I can't pick this one up. But yeah, let's go to the bar. Because there's nothing else to do out here for the moment. There's... They will block your way,
Prohibition
and the
is
other
just
one...
a joke around here. That suits me fine. Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
No, we don't want to do that. Damn, we have a better chance at testing strength than we do eloquence. But I think we just say, I'm sorry.
Pure instinct. I behaved like a Hun, and I sincerely apologize.
Veteran, huh?
307th Infantry Regiment.
Oh. Well, that'll be okay for now. But the war is over. Try not to forget it.
I'm here for information, not for a fight.
I prefer it that way. Speak then. I reserve the right to answer or not.
Indeed. No
I
prohibition
didn't
around
expect
here?
to find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
I mean,
I'll tell
true.
nobody.
She'd know it anyway. Anything else?
More about Darkwater, please.
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
Yeah, let's try the psychology one, because we have a level 3, so that's about a 40% chance of working.
You don't dare say a thing because you respect their memory. But that doesn't mean that you don't have a lot on your mind.
You're not a PI for nothing. Okay. I don't know what it's worth, though. But Mrs. Hawkins, she went to see her doctor very often.
She was sick.
I shouldn't have mentioned it to you. Forget it.
It's not speaking ill if it's true.
Her vision. Was it so terrible?
Way I see it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
What do you mean by that?
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
Understood.
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it? Tortured?
Yeah, well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable.
You need to see them for yourself. Make up your own mind.
Understood.
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
How about that warehouse? Because there are stranded whales, like, a lot of the time, so...
Do you know where this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse. I see, yeah. If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around
Rumors,
here say
huh?
you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams.
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
So, let's see what the poll is saying. You guys aren't giving me anything, are you? Well, that's fine. I'll, check again in just a moment. So, let's see if we can order a drink.
Captain Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
You want a drink?
I wouldn't say no to a glass.
Try this.
I think we'll get along well.
This will affect your destiny. I wonder what that means.
That'll be all for now.
I am not gonna drink anymore, so...
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations, gifted with its own consciousness, until it finds a new reader.
Okay.
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
Alright, poll ended. Let's see. Yeah, it was 0, so we took the drink. Let's,
Ah, that's it. Maybe we should let him take it. No. No, the risks are too high. It's a book, after all. Pure knowledge.
Okay.
Do you like our song?
We're true sirens.
We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got.
That's true.
That works for
It's
me.
a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
Oh, so...
What brought whaling to an end?
The whales, of course.
They all disappeared.
You exhausted the stocks.
You could say that, yes. There were fewer and fewer of them.
Until the last, the biggest.
The one of the miraculous catch.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I've never heard this song before.
Only people from here know it. It tells the story of the miraculous catch.
I saw the newspaper clipping. You don't believe it, do you?
Watch what you say, young man.
That catch saved
Why
our
would I not
island.
believe... Wait.
Ah. Where's the proof?
We're the proof.
Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847.
It's true. Everything happened just as it says in the newspaper report. Our grandparents tasted its flesh.
And it was delicious.
Huh.
I
Okay.
bid you farewell, gentlemen.
Good night, stranger.
So long.
Yeah, there's more to do. Fitzroy is over there. Bradley, who's Bradley?
And then he said, "You have no right to treat us like this."
Are you Bradley? I don't know. Oh.
What you looking at, stranger?
I've rarely seen a woman who can hold her liquor so confidently.
What gives you the right to judge me?
Oh,
it was a
not judging.
compliment.
So what? Let me drink, stranger.
Fine. Oh, Bradley's over there. Bradley's the cop. That's right. So let's go talk to Fitzroy. No, let's talk to Bradley. And it's secondary. We can talk to Bradley.
They're cops. They can't understand.
Damn. The same goes for you, sir. Move along.
Wait, so...
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
Ah. And so who are you?
I didn't introduce myself. Edward Pierce, private detective.
In any case, it's not very important. I can't
Wait,
answer
what?
that.
Oh,
You can't? Or you don't want to?
Oh, no. I'm not getting into those games, me. Now, please, allow me to do my job.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy. They're cops. They can't understand. Damn stupid
Yeah, they're not going to be listened to anyway, and I'm not going to tell the officer there that they're getting upset over nothing, because they're probably not. Nope. I definitely don't want to ring that, and I don't just want to scrounge through his drawer.
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
Huh, okay.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins, but that's all I'll get from them.
Well, he did say whenever I'm finished. He didn't say that I couldn't look at all his shit, so...
I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman, Cat.
And I definitely don't want to be...
The Scylla. It finished up beached at
Oh,
the
nice.
entrance to the harbor. A souvenir from a more prosperous era. I guess this blackboard hasn't been wiped for more than 70 years.
It would seem that way. Oh, nice! Medicine 2! Weird thing for him to have, but I'm glad that I memorized it.
This man and Fitzroy could be twins. What a macabre souvenir.
It is pretty macabre. And, yeah, there's nothing else, so...
Broken. This place seems half abandoned.
Thank you for letting me see them.
I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I
that
can
sounds
do to
about
help
right.
you.
I'm just back from the wharves. The dead killer whale is unsettling the sailors.
Ah, yes. Us men of the sea are superstitious folk.
Okay, and why are they pulling it back?
The police took the decision to put the killer whale back into the sea.
You've got to understand them. They didn't know what to do with it.
I think that was a mistake. Who says that whatever caused those wounds is no longer in these waters?
Yeah, good
You
point.
think we should have kept it?
To look into the real cause of its death, at least.
What could have
Killer
killed it?
whales don't have many known predators.
That's true.
Really good
And
point.
normally, they're not found around here. But, you're gonna take me for a fool.
Give it a try.
Have you heard about the depths? Trenches that plunge into the earth and that shelter creatures unlike any other.
We're talking about mythology.
Ha! Indeed, you're right.
Alright. So that's interesting.
The miraculous catch. Is it a local legend?
Not at all. It's an episode from our glorious past. Go read the story of the sailor's return to Darkwater Harbor. It's displayed on a wall of the stranded whale.
I don't want to actually read it, so,
I found a threatening letter, signed by a certain cat.
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's office, but I'd prefer if you didn't go through my affairs.
Are you being blackmailed?
Not exactly, no. That shyster wants to make us pay protection money.
With any success?
I wouldn't say that, but she terrifies my men as much as her own.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
Okay, interesting.
I was looking at your photograph. The one of the man in front of the boat.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Your father?
John Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla. His wooden leg is here.
Huh.
You can go and see it if you're interested.
Already did.
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
Great
You mean
question.
that the dates have some meaning.
They could.
I'm surprised Charles Hawkins had goods to store, knowing that whaling stopped in 1847.
I see that you're interested in the history of our island. Indeed, maritime activities ceased altogether at the end of the last century. I imagine that the Hawkins
Let's see
family
what we can
had other
find
types of contracts.
out by
But you
talking
don't
to
know with
people.
whom.
No, it was none of my business.
Let's see if he knows anything about the warehouse.
I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it. You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
The Hawkins?
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely. Ship owners from father to son.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse.
All right. Well,
I shall be on my
let's
way.
get away from
So
Fitzroy.
come back and see me when you've got something new.
Oh, we gained 1 character point. Too bad we need at least 2 to level anything up. 4 at most. So, these guys are all coming this way for a reason. And we go this way instead. Because we've got to visit the warehouse. And there's a way to do it. Right here.
It looks like there's a way in under this grate.
Alright, that's... Ah. Okay, in which case, I guess we just gotta go up here. But it appears we need a
I
crank.
could use this old winch to lift the grating, but it's been completely taken to bits. There must be some spare parts amid all this clutter.
Alright, and we're gonna head down, and then we're going to search for something. Because now, whenever
This
there's
handle
a
will be
green
perfect for the winch.
question mark on the...
A ratchet device. Exactly what I need.
A green question mark on the screen means that whatever you need is in the area. It'll also have a green icon to it. Yes, I will walk slowly every chance that I can get. Mount the handle, mount the ratchet drive, leave. Because now I need a sprocket. And this one I cannot pick up, so I need to find a different sprocket somewhere. There.
A whale vertebra. If the newspaper clipping in the bar is true, this bone is a real fossil.
Oh, okay. Is it outside? It's probably not. Oh, right, there's, the tilts. Because I need to open this. I can't get up there. Is it up here? Am I just missing it? Nope, I'm just being silly, I guess. Because I cannot see... Oh, there it is.
It should be possible to mount this cogwheel on the winch.
No, I'm trying to put out the lighter.
Looks like everything is in its place. All that's left is to try to turn this handle.
Alright, we've got a 3 in strength, so...
Damn, I broke it.
Well, well. A little mouse has got lost on our turf. You're not only inquisitive, you're also stupid. What gave you the crazy idea to come onto my turf?
Great question. Remain silent.
Has the cat got your tongue?
You've come for a fight. What I've got to say won't change a thing.
You're a quick learner. I decide who comes in and who stays out. And anyone who doesn't respect my rules, I punish them.
Is your name Cat?
What of it?
Maybe we can come to an understanding.
Maybe. Or maybe not.
Yeah, I wasn't going to attack her. Not because
Joker
I
out of
couldn't,
here.
just because I didn't want
Try
to.
walking on his own.
That will play no matter what whenever
I'm getting
you get
careless.
to,
I didn't see that coming.
that
If I want to
spot.
get into this warehouse, I'm going to have to deal with her.
And yes, you can actually get into the warehouse. Another way. You can get into the warehouse that way. You just need to pass everything.
Come on, you could tell me. No, if it gets out, I'll have serious problems with you-know-who.
I bet that you hid them somewhere in your hut on the docks.
Not even, and don't go looking there.
How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
It's a stiletto, you idiot.
Yeah,
With that
same,
smell
different.
on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway.
Okay, so the entrance to the warehouses is unguarded. And where might that be? Well, we'll find out, won't we? Yeah. Oh, okay. Interesting. Didn't expect investigation to be lockpicking, but there we go. I need to have a look.
St. Brendan, patron saint of sailors and travelers. Desecrated. I can't even say which language it's written in.
Okay, so was that a successful occultism check, or was that... we'll find out. Oh, we've got 2 points available. Spot hidden there. We can't put any in that, so... We're gonna go up to 40% in spot hidden, and then the next we're gonna just pump psychology and eloquence. Okay, we don't have anything there. Dark water, we've got new inhabitants to look at. We've got a couple new places. And we've got more evidence of the occult. So yeah, that did count. Okay, got it.
Hello, old friend.
Okay. Once you open the lighter, I guess you can't do anything else. I can't get up here, can I? Nope. It looks like I should be able to, but I guess not. That's fine. I really do just want to put away this lighter. Damn it.
They're cops. They can't understand.
What could have done so much damage?
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign.
Alright, so if the entrance to the docks is, entrance to the warehouse is left unguarded. Why can I not put away the lighter? Oh well, it's fine.
They can't understand. Damn stupid idiots.
So I don't think I can get in here. Nope, I can't. That's there, that's that. He said unguarded. Do I talk to this guy then?
Where do you think you're going?
Nowhere.
Who are these others so interested in the warehouse?
And why would I tell you?
I mean, we're on the same team. Yeah, we'll test it.
You and I are on the same side of the law.
Oh, yeah?
You don't want to know the truth behind this case.
Are you saying our work was not up to snuff? Forget it.
That's fine.
I'm not here to hinder your work, officer. Edward Pierce, private detective.
Sorry, we're all a little on edge today. What are you doing here?
I'm investigating the death of the Hawkins family.
Darn it. Why do you want to drag up all that stuff again?
My investigation has led me to this warehouse.
That case was closed months ago.
What more can you say about the death of the Hawkins family?
Not much more than what everyone knows. I wasn't on the case.
Oh,
They
okay,
were all
that's
burnt
fine.
to death, right? Up at their place.
The whole mansion went up in flames.
It would
Don't
seem
get
so.
it into your head to go wandering around up there. It's dangerous.
What do you mean by that?
The only one left there is old Silas, and the accident has affected him badly. He can be unpredictable, especially if a stranger starts poking around the property.
Is he a danger to the public?
No, he's in his own home. Do yourself a favor. Leave him well alone. You again. I told you to beat it.
No need to get worked up.
I just need to get into the warehouse. Can you let me in? No, of course not. Why would you be able to do that?
Go on, you could tell me.
He said he left it unguarded, so I need to find a different entrance. The warehouses, which would be this, right? Or do I just talk to them with the new information that I've learned? So that'll be, yeah, let's try that one.
Go on, you could tell me. Who's this guy?
No idea. You better keep it shut. What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
I went to see the statue of St. Brendan.
What makes you think we did it?
We're bootleggers, not savages.
Who do you think
I mean,
defaced
fair.
the statue?
What do I know? They could have done it by themselves.
The sailors.
Who else, in your opinion? And who's interested?
I mean, I am.
Kat. She's your boss.
What? You listen through keyholes?
She's the boss, yeah. She says who goes in or not.
Shut up, you dummy. You wanted to know that you also talk too much.
She must be quite intimidating if she can make two men like you tremble.
She redid the smile at the last one who wanted to get in.
I hope he had a good dentist.
No, you don't understand. She really cut him a new smile.
That sounds about right.
But he only smiles with the left cheek.
So, who are you?
Are you stupid or are you doing it on purpose?
Everybody knows us on Darkwater.
I've just arrived.
Let's just say we're standing guard for the owner of the site. And we let no one
got
enter
it.
her property.
I'll just... Oh, hold on. No, that's definitely not.
I bid you gentlemen farewell.
Then I need to talk to Kat. Got it. Let's go talk to Kat. We gotta strike a deal.
And the doctor, what did he say?
He laughed.
What? Another break?
One of those damn sailors came looking for trouble again.
But he won't try again anytime soon. We gave him a good hiding.
So you said to yourselves that after such a feat, you could abandon your post.
It's just a little drink. We taught those guys a lesson.
We'll return right after. It's just that standing guard in this alley makes your throat dry.
That fool Fitzroy can't keep his dogs on a leash.
I'll have to send him a more clear-cut message.
Okay,
Hey, Mitchell. A drink for our new friend. I owe you. You don't know how to fight, but at least you've got guts.
Yeah. Aching guts.
Huh. I've got them too. But you don't hear me whining like a pooch who's lost its leash. You didn't back down. It's something that I respect. So understand by that. If I catch you again, you'll carry a more permanent reminder of our encounter. Tell me,
yeah, I heard about that.
You to Darkwater?
Let's tell her the truth. Because there's no point in me trying to lie here. My eloquence isn't that high.
I'm investigating the deaths of the Hawkins family.
It's very nice of you to tell me the truth so openly. But it's also really stupid of you. You really don't seem to know the area. Let me give you a little advice. If you want to survive more than a day in this rat hole, avoid talking about them to the first people you meet.
Well, understood.
I've got a few questions about the island.
I'm not here to give you information. Mitchell will tell you what he wants to tell you.
Understood.
Is that more dangerous than having a drink with you?
I'm not kidding. The old families, they were here long before us. And they'll be here long after we're gone.
The old families?
The descendants of the first whalers. These people truly worship their ancestors.
I need to get into the Hawkins warehouse.
You're out of luck. It's on my turf.
It's precisely for that reason that I've come to see you.
Are you pulling my leg?
Would I have taken that risk?
Think it over. I've seen what you're capable of. And you didn't miss me.
I accept the compliment. Well, I see you're serious. To be honest, as long as it doesn't interfere with my business, I don't care. But I'll go with you, to make sure you don't stick your nose into things that don't concern you.
Sounds honest to me.
I'm not finished. If I do that for you, if I let you onto our turf to conduct your little affairs,
yeah, I'll have to
me.
Yeah, I know.
I guarantee that I always collect on what I'm owed. Think about it. I help you, you'll owe me a favor in return. Do you accept?
I don't think I have a choice. There is no other way for me to get into the warehouse, so yes, Kat. You do
I have a choice?
Oh, we always have one, Detective. Follow me.
Nobody questions your authority here. I was given to believe that Fitzroy stood up to you.
That dope tried to save face in front of his sailors. They revere their brave captain as they do their old statues. But sooner or later, all statues get buried in bird shit, and nobody cares.
Charles Hawkins was a heavy... And the police? They do nothing to stop you?
The local cops? The cops drink like everyone else, sweetheart. They know where their interests lie.
That sounds about right. Yeah.
Bradley. I don't know whether to admire his stubbornness or to have pity on him.
So maybe Fitzroy would have been another way to do this, but I don't have a choice here. I tried to sneak in first, so...
We saw this guy poking around here.
It's fine. He's with me.
Oh, okay.
Thank you for letting me in. I will follow you where you take me. After all, I've already stolen booze. Not that you know that, because I'm the inner monologue. I get to be the person now.
And move that for me.
Why didn't
That's
you
how it's
just
done.
use a key?
Do I still need to hold your hand? Or do you think you'll get by on your own now?
Don't overdo it.
Good. In that case, I'll leave you. I've done enough mothering for now.
Okay, well, appreciated. We got into
Ugh, this place
the area.
stinks. What is the connection between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case?
And now we enter the reconstruction mode.
It smells as bad as it looks. Can't sleep. I know how that feels. What happened here?
Okay, yeah.
Whoever hid it here seems to worship Sarah Hawkins. What just happened? Did I imagine?
Wait.
Le Petit Parisien. Who might keep a news clipping about Sarah Hawkins? These painkillers were prescribed 3 months ago. Someone has been taking them since the time of the Hawkins death.
Alright, and then...
What is this picture of Charles and Sarah Hawkins doing here?
Is there anything else that I can find? No, it seems like that is all there is right now, so exit the mode. Okay, looks like we've got it all. Yeah, let's get out of here then.
Someone has settled in here.
And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case.
Is there anyone in there? You! Don't move!
Detective Pierce, I told you to stay away from this warehouse.
You didn't really, but... Let's test our psychology.
We should help each other.
You're trying to manipulate me, Mr. Pierce. I hate to be taken for a fool.
All right, Inspector Lestrade. Let me take a more direct approach. Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange portrait. Wait, I know it.
Let me guess. It was in the Hawkins mansion.
Precisely. You can still see the burn marks. There's no doubt about it. I must admit that you seem fairly competent. But I can't allow you to stay here.
I've seen enough. It's the Hawkins mansion that interests me now.
Of course. You want to go back along his trail. I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here.
Okay, those are the changed lines, so I can hear the difference in them.
Would you please shut the door?
And that was actually really good. I've never actually seen that. We did pass the check, even though it seemed like we didn't.
God damn it. Her again. This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Why you?
Come on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Okay, I get it.
Okay, so that's what happened to...
I thought I'd straightened you out,
Bradley.
mister. I am disappointed, but we'll meet again.
Oh yeah, we'll meet again. What do you mean? How...
Is it far, this mansion?
What do you think you straightened me out?
Look behind you, at the top of the ridge.
We probably could have gone to Bradley instead
You
then.
see the building? That's the Hawkins mansion. Come on, we got some driving to do.
I thought it was destroyed in a fire. If she killed her entire family, then how did... Ah, well, doesn't matter. We're in chapter 3 now. We're investigating the Hawkins mansion for the first time. And if that doesn't tell you something, then it should. Yes, we will be back to the Hawkins mansion several times, and this will be the first of a couple of different times that we will be investigating the Hawkins mansion. Yes, I did say I didn't finish it, but I was in like chapter 8 or 9 whenever I stopped playing, so I was fairly close, I believe, to the end, so I know approximately what's coming up, but we are taking a different approach. So, yeah. Load times in this are a little bit abysmal, not gonna lie. So don't necessarily recommend the Steam version then. The PS4 version had about the same like load times, but the PC version seems to be worse as far as performance is concerned. The other one is at least stable. So if I were to recommend this, I'd say definitely go with a console release on this one, because I don't think it's done. I don't think it's optimized well for PCs. All things considered. Unless that's my computer just being a dick. Which it could be. Nope, it just decided to start loading. Good. Okay, then. Can move out of the way. Clicking this again. Sorry, letting everything work up before I enter madness.
Well, here we are. Hawkins mansion.
Okay, then. We are at the mansion.
The place has been abandoned since the fire. There's only old Winchester in his hut.
I thought the mansion burned in the fire.
I see no scorched trees or fire damage on the building.
You're pretty damn observant, ain't you? The fire was quickly contained. Old Silas acted as soon as he could.
Then how'd the family die? Yeah.
They were trapped in the drawing room. And don't go troubling Silas anymore. His guilt torments him enough as it is. Are we gonna take a closer look at this mansion, or do you have other questions?
Oh, I do have other questions. Oh, we got a new achievement. Cool. We will do investigation in just a second, but...
Your partner, Andrews, warned me against him.
You managed to get something out of that bum? I'll end up asking you for advice.
He talks too much. He inferred that old Silas was slightly unhinged.
That's not far off the mark, I suppose. But kinda unfair at the same time. You know, Silas Winchester has been working for the Hawkins family as far back as I can remember. Charles was like a son to him. The day of the fire, he lost his whole family. So he's got nowhere to go. And as you'll see,
I love how his button's clipping
in a
through
way,
his
he's still
chest.
watching over them. Is there anything else you want to ask me? Or do you want to go up there?
Yeah, I want to ask another one real quick.
You're the one who looked after the Hawkins case.
Don't think I was trying to hide it. It's just that this discovery shakes my convictions.
That's why you're so keen to find out who removed the painting from the mansion.
Yes. If something escaped us, or if there's been a law enforcement error, then it's up to the police to make good its mistake. Anything else?
Anything I should be wary of?
I prefer to be prepared if there's going to be trouble.
It's a wise attitude. But apart from old Silas and some rotten floorboards, there's nothing to worry about.
Okay.
Could he be a problem?
Strictly speaking, he ain't dangerous. But since the tragedy, he's been a little touched. Though he's a remarkably sturdy man, given his age. A true force of nature.
Understood.
A sad old man doesn't worry me.
Let's go.
If you don't want to listen to my advice, we might as well go. Right?
Yeah, that's basically...
Night falls quickly here, and I want to be able to see when we arrive.
I'll go with you, if only to reassure Silas.
Why not? You can help.
Right. Let's go.
$1693. This house is much older than it seems.
All right. He's going that way. We'll have to investigate everything here in just a bit.
Poor kid. Charles Hawkins.
There's something wrong with this.
Who could have done this?
I told you. Silas Winchester is still watching over the Hawkins family.
I must say, it's pretty gloomy.
So, Detective, does this place inspire any thoughts?
Why were they buried here?
Yeah, it's a great question.
I believe that it was Charles Hawkins' wish.
Strange idea. I imagine Webster wasn't too pleased.
Mrs. Hawkins' father? It's said that he's devastated.
All right.
Let's go to the mansion.
Please give me a minute. I didn't expect to set foot back here.
The flowers on Sarah Hawkins' grave are fresh.
Yeah, okay, so Sarah's grave is fresh, his are broken, the child's has been tended as well. So that's good to see. Yeah, there's nothing else out there for me to investigate, so it is time to move up to the mansion, toward the mansion proper. Brady? Brady? Hey, my man. You okay? Brady? I thought we were...
Charles Hawkins' grave.
Thought we were going, my friend. I thought you were joining me. Let's go, my man. Brady? Okay, well, off I go. Too late for him. You got lost. This is why we had to go the other way. Interesting.
This entrance is still in use.
Yeah, no, this is Grady's house.
Whoa! Whoa! You were trying to force the door, you nosy prick!
Easy, sir, all right? Put down the axe.
You know what we do with rubble like you? We gut them. Dump them into the ocean.
Look, I'm not trying to force your door, my man.
Mr. Winchester, lower that axe. And let's talk calmly.
I'll show you how we have it out on Darkwater.
You haven't forgiven yourself. You stay here to honor the memory of the deceased.
That's true. I want no more violence. No more tragedy.
It's painful to be the last one left.
You don't know how right you are. Understood. I'm listening.
The police report describes a domestic accident, but Stephen Webster has several reasons to believe that this may not be the case.
Webster is as stubborn as an old mule. And I did tell him that we should let the dead rest in peace.
He wants to restore the reputation of his daughter. I just need to see where the fire started.
No, I can't let you in. The mansion isn't safe.
That's why you
I'll have
barricaded
to,
the entrance.
That's
you know
right.
what? I'll have to jump everything
It's
up to
locked,
Ultra, because
and I make sure it stays
the faces
that way.
look great, but his facial hair are really, terrible.
No one lives in the mansion, and you don't take care of it anymore. If you have a good reason to be here, I'm listening.
There's vermin. I keep an eye out.
Vermin?
Yeah, that's it. Vermin.
Right. This is what we're going to do. I go inside, and I promise that I'll hunt vermin. Okay with you?
I'm not sure.
If there's nothing else to fear, you can give me that key.
Right. Take the key and do what you have to do. Go on, then. Just to get rid of you.
Let's see what more I can learn from this mansion.
Thank you, Silas. Oh, Brady! Hey! You let me get assaulted!
Pierce, shall we enter? Now that you've finished your fun and games with Silas, we can perhaps inspect the mansion.
You're right. Let's go.
Asshole.
Let's take a look inside.
I'm with you.
Okay, so, psychology or eloquence? Which do we go? That is a good question. I have no preference in the two, but let's, I assume, go for psychology, because I think that'll be more, not more useful, but more involved. Eloquence is fun, but I don't want to be a sophist, so to speak. Although I probably should do the sophistry thing. Eloquence is probably a thing to do for a different playthrough.
Follow me. I know the...
Okay, how many do I have? I have 2. I do want more investigation. Strength is fine. Strength is whatever. I think I want to rely on mind for the rest of this, including occultism, which will be fun. Medicine's important, but not necessarily important. Occultism's not necessarily important either. I'm getting a lot of use out of psychology, but investigation's really useful. Let's get ourselves to level 4 in investigation and then dump the rest into psychology because that'll be fun.
Who left this light on?
The Last Supper of the Hawkins. What does this tell me?
Hold on. First things first. Oh man, I knew I should have dumped medicine.
What kind of meat is this? This place is for the head of the family, Charles Hawkins.
Okay, graphics. Auto. Alright.
The boy was probably here. Smashed his plate on the floor.
Not with place.
Sarah Hawkins didn't eat. Was it because of the meat or something else? Something happened at this table. An argument?
Let's see if there's anything else. I think that's it, though. So yes, we...
Pierce, daydreaming again?
Working, officer. This dinner table tells us a lot about the Hawkins family life.
Well, we don't have all day. The scene of the fire is next door.
Okay. But yeah, no, that is an interesting piece of meat, now isn't it? I missed that.
Silas managed to bring the fire under control, but it was already too late for the Hawkins.
Let's see if I can find something the cops missed.
Okay. Let's reconstruct this scene with our fairly high investigate. Ooh, there is someone's body here.
The child's corpse left a trace. Where are the others? They had a fight. Why? Did it stop at the time of the fire?
Ah, oh. Spot hidden.
Did Sarah Hawkins lose one of her shoes? How? If the painting I found on the docks really came from here, how come it didn't burn? Was Charles Hawkins a heavy drinker?
Okay, and was that it? Yeah, cool. Doesn't appear to be... Oh, there is.
Did someone escape the fire?
Oh!
Blood. This lamp was thrown. This was no accident.
So, we've actually...
This was a fight. Someone fell here.
And we know it's Sarah now that... And he probably ran. Okay. Right. And the child ended up dying.
And the boy.
Because he didn't eat the meat, neither did Sarah.
So, detective, what do you make of it?
The fire wasn't just an accident.
I firmly believe this fire was more than just an accident.
What's your theory?
I think the Hawkins couple got into a fight.
You sure of that?
There's only one way to be sure.
Why should I be able to go into this room? Did you not? Did the police not go this way?
Anything. If Chief West found out about what we're doing, I'd be in serious trouble.
This door is locked.
Oh, history of medicine. We got another 2 points in medicine. But no, absolutely. If you see books on the ground, make sure you have a light source and go look at it.
These bandages are covered in dried blood. But whose?
Spot hiddens here. There's a secret in this room.
The lyrics of the drunken sailor. A sea shanty.
I'm sorry for any okay, it is in this room specifically. Is it upstairs? Can I go? I can't go upstairs. Okay, okay. Ah!
A crowbar. Could prove useful.
Okay. Nice. And we found it. That's the only thing here.
An original edition of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. Dated 1818.
That's incredible.
Moby Dick. Melville's classic. The epic battle between man and whale. Mandatory reading for any whaler, I guess. This piano is in disrepair. Looks like the Hawkins kept it more for decoration than for music.
It does seem that way. Looking to see if there's any other occult or medical tome. The human body, a comparative analysis. Hey, guess what? Medicine went up. We are at 18%. We're almost at a 2 proficiency from just the books alone. That's actually great. It's fucking amazing.
Darkwater history. This place was settled back in 1692 by 2 families that seceded from the New England colonies. A book on hunting whales, the island's staple diet last century. There's something disturbing about this painting.
That's the miraculous catch.
20,000 leagues under the sea. Another story about the mysteries of the deep.
Really interesting that he had so many.
There's something disturbing about this painting.
Alright, and so I have not found anything else incredible yet.
What could Sarah have done to make this person threaten to call the police?
How are you sure that it was Sarah? We're so close to finding things. Let's not investigate these rooms just yet. Okay. Let's take a look in the rooms.
Locked.
Oh, there's something hidden here? Okay. Let's take a look at the boys' room.
The boys' room.
Let's reconstruct. Ah, you seeing pictures of monsters. Building forts, that's interesting.
A child's fort. From what threat was Simon protecting his world? Tom Sawyer. Mark Twain. Sarah must have read it to him before bed.
Interesting.
Sleeping pills. Strong for an 11-year-old boy. What was wrong with this family? What nightmarish vision could have inspired them? Simon's troubles went beyond family problems. That kid saw something. Something terrified him.
It would seem so.
The argument that led to their tragic end seems to have been simmering for some time.
I'm not gonna read that, but that was definitely readable. They actually put stuff in there. Interesting. I don't think he'd have a medicine tome in his room, but at the same time, you can never be sure whenever you're checking anywhere. So, right, because I've got a key now. Let's take a look over
What
here.
will her room reveal about her?
Oh, there's spot hidden. Well, we'll have to do that in just a second, and it looks like I got another Achievo. I did.
A barbiturate prescription from a certain Dr. Fuller. That's a massive dose. Was Sarah violent?
Let's shut that. We can't open those. Incredible. Oh. Looking at me sometimes, some sort of god? Oh, and that increased our cultism. Interesting. Oh, we've got 3. What do you know? We need 1 more for the 70%? And that's what we want. We want 70% investigation. Nope. We validate that. And then it looks like the sketchpad has not taken a toll on our psyche. Interesting. But no, I had a key, right? I'm not gonna try and pick that lock if I've got a key. Let's not try that door.
This ledger lists all of the paintings Sarah Hawkins sold.
Oh, okay, got it.
It seems the last one was given for free to a Francis Sanders. I wonder why.
Okay, nothing in there.
Sarah Hawkins' agent was getting worried. Seems she wasn't giving any signs of life.
Okay.
Despite what happened, they seem to have loved each other.
Interesting.
The door is blocked on the other side.
Why can't I? Alright, well, it looks like we've got to try.
This door is locked.
Good. Let's go. Since, it doesn't seem like we're gonna find anything else here, let's go talk to Brady. Because I am definitely not terrified. Nope, not at all. They didn't make a scary sound set.
What do you know about Charles Hawkins' activities?
Well, not much, to be honest. We all assumed the Hawkins lived on Charles's inheritance. If you're right, we should be able to find clues among the Hawkins' personal effects.
But I was just amongst... fine. Let's go back to the office. Let's see.
Was Sarah Hawkins interested in the occult? What was she trying to achieve?
Oh! Okay, game saved. Investigate the manor. Yeah, no, we've investigated everywhere, right?
Bradley? Is that you?
Well, nothing I could do about this. Being the PI that I am, I must investigate any dark and creepy room. And this is the first we grab a lantern. Beautiful. You know, even on the epic settings, these are actually like kind of bad. It actually runs better on the epic settings. I'll be honest. I think it was having a hard time downscaling, which is interesting. Why am I in this painting? Ah, and we've been assailed. Again!
You! Stop!
I've already missed them by the time I've gotten down here.
Did you see which way he went?
Who? I didn't see anyone. I just heard some noise. Are you all right?
A man was hiding on the upper level. He ran when he saw me. He can't be far.
And here I just gave it a compliment.
I'll cover you.
This door was closed earlier. Where did he go? It looks like an old Seaway map.
Alright, that's where he went.
This globe seems to have been part of some mechanism.
Nope, we're not doing that just yet.
Doesn't work. Clearly, Charles Hawkins knew Captain Fitzroy very well. I wonder who the man with the glass... Why are these letters here, and not with Sarah Hawkins' belongings?
Alright, and, oil, good. Let's see this one more time. Okay, let's 33 north, 33 north and 53 west. This is what I'm going to assume. Because, yeah. So we can either put it on dark water, but I think it's actually the spot of like the...
Doesn't work. I must have missed something.
Because it's this. I know it's this. Alright, 45, so right around here.
Looks like it worked.
Yep. It's where the catch was. It was the biggest set of coordinates on the thing, so trying to get into the right spot is the only point there. And because it was on a globe, it was harder to find because it doesn't look like it does on the same map. And they actually did a really good job of just trying to impress upon you where you're supposed to be looking. And they did a good job with the globe, too. That was actually a really well made puzzle. I just was in the wrong spot. Ooh. Load times once again. but I'm starting to see why people were disappointed with the game. I actually still think it's okay. Like, sure, the artifice is being exposed, but, like, as a person who enjoys Heavy Rain, I can't criticize this.
Secret passage under the manor. It's like a detective novel. That guy must have already gotten far.
Yeah. And he had a direct means of entry to the crime scene. We must... 3 seats.
Alright, let's see what happens here. Alright, cool. It seems we've gotten 2. Secret cave and discovered something.
Did Charles Hawkins use this place? Who were the others? What is this mask supposed to represent?
Really? I'm not high enough in occultism. Damn it.
Whatever Charles Hawkins hid here, he didn't want it in his house.
Okay, and... where is the next thing? Because there's no spot hidden. Ah.
This piece of cloth is unmistakably from a dress. Was Sarah Hawkins here?
If only I'd known the occultism there. Ah, well, it's fine. I mean, at 22%, I can't blame myself for, not seeing it. Okay. Was there actually some cloth here? No. No, there actually wasn't. Game? Come on.
Of course.
And something tells me that the key is climbing these steps. There's tunnels
Yeah,
all
it
over
seems
this
like
place.
it.
Given the size of this cave, there's gotta be other entrances.
The passage continues further down. Might as well start with that.
We should probably leave?
I ain't gonna squeeze in there. I'll find another way.
Why are
If
you... okay.
possible, I prefer not to ruin my uniform.
Fine, fine. Go look for another entrance. I'll try my luck down below.
Okay. Fine. I want to use the lighter right now. Because the lantern is a little too precious for me to waste at the moment. I don't know how the lighter is still lit in like a jacket pocket there, but I mean, hey, he's the one with with a singed jacket now.
Some kind of dream catcher. If I touch it, it'll turn to dust. These paintings must be several centuries old.
New occultism element.
This monstrous creature must be an allegory.
Why would you think it's an allegory? It's fine. He really wouldn't know.
These people lying down. Are they dead? Are they asleep? These buildings seem to have come out of the water.
Okay. Don't think there's anything else for me to find, is there? Ah, we got a character point. Okay, the next 6 are going into here, and then finally we're gonna go to spot hidden. Oh wait, wait. Yes. Okay, and do we want spot hidden or do we want? I want psychology. Alright. Interesting. I'm glad we got so many. Like, really. We already start out with a 3 in strength, so... Oh, we've gotten to an expert skill level. So we got a new Achievo, which lagged the game.
Time has weakened these structures.
This is why I wanted it on medium the entire time. Okay, and... Oh. Oh. They're exporting more than booze. I should be able to... There we go.
It looks like animal oil, but certainly not whale. I don't have time to search them all.
Okay. So I'm just not going to search anything then. Yeah, I heard I set you to automatic. Why are you...
What's going on here?
Incredible question.
Keep your voice down. We're not alone.
Good God. What have you got me into?
I haven't gotten you into anything.
We'll see. I'll go on. Try to go down on your side.
Yeah, there's a passage. I'll meet you at the bottom.
Alright, and we'll start sneaking now. I don't remember this place being so slick and green the last time I came through here. I do remember the entrails. That's
a mass grave.
Yeah, here's a thing that'll throw me for a loop though. Oh, hey!
I gotta...
It's happening again.
Okay.
Only this time.
Breathe. What's happening?
Is it my turn?
Yes.
Another
It is
achievement.
time.
Cool.
You will soon be one of us, if your body and mind are ready.
I dream of it every night. I have constant visions. I am ready.
Good enough. Prove it to us.
It's like in my dream.
Yeah, but I escaped a different way.
It seems to have been used recently. Probably some sort of ritual.
Okay, nothing else here? Fine. This is definitely the ritual text.
Pre-classical Latin? Let's see what it says. What is this awakening they talk about?
A new
sacred flesh.
Occultism. No. Fine. We go around. Okay, and nothing here for the taking. Or even a note, really. Yep, we sneak in, and now it's identical to the dream.
You who sleeps, accept this dreamer under your immortal wing.
Ya Cthulu Fitag.
I feel him.
You are gifted indeed. Not another word. Let him pass through every part of you. Oh, bring me more sacred flesh for your return into the kingdom of the earth.
Dead? This ritual killed him. Where's the sense in that?
We are ready for the ceremony. What about your protege?
His awakening is complete. He will join you shortly.
I don't like the way that that was said. Let's try and get out. But yeah, no, the medicine not being high absolutely does change things a little bit. I don't know that I have subtitles on.
Bradley, what are you doing here? I saw two odd-looking guys coming down. Seemed up to no good. What in the world is this?
An intruder!
Oh, shit! Don't move! Police!
But this is absolutely the intro cutscene again.
Bradley, get back! Get back! You asked for it!
You shouldn't have seen this.
Indeed. Now we run. I don't know why he brought the cave down behind us, but oh well, it's fine. Once we finish this, it'll be time to do... Okay, gonna pause if I can. Nope. Couldn't pause. Okay, so I need to,
My leg!
another one. Here, I thought I'd gotten out pretty, scot-free, but I guess not.
Light. At last.
I'm glad the occultism's actually keeping me, somewhat sane, but... Okay, and now we've made it to the Riverside Institute. Which is a thing in and of itself. But what I will say now is thanks for watching, thanks for listening, thanks for sticking around. We'll level up the guy, maybe on stream, maybe not, but either way, it doesn't matter. If you're new here and it's your first time and you're really enjoying, like, what I'm doing and you want to stay up to date with all the other stuff that I do, then drop a follow. If you really enjoy and you want to support me, hey, subscribe. If you're watching on YouTube later on, do the thing that I just said, plus like, comment, either place, notifications, because, and share out, because that's the only way we grow. If you want to see me talk about other things or do things, hey, show up, tell me, talk to me, do the things, interact, and we can do, like, cool shit. But until, you know, until we get that, then it's just gonna be me, like, playing games, talking. Either way, appreciate it. We'll be heading out now. Well, we'll be heading out after we... Nah, we'll be heading out now. Peace.